So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. But as you can see, we've already started here. Has a look and plays it forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space, and he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Szoboszlai. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Owen. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fletcher. Adams. That's Petit. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Gakpo. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, sweet feet. Wilshere. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wilshere gets into a good position. And it's Petit. Played in deep. He gets big. Yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
Torres! He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Szoboszlai.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Well, there's the clearance. And he's well positioned here. Great vision. He's onside. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. That's a decent clearance. Opts to play it back. Takes aim and crosses. And that has earned a reprieve. And Fletcher! It goes to show he is human after all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, no joy this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Forlan. Foden. Now it's Cantona. That is good strength. Nice physical challenge. And he's in on goal. In by Fernando Torres. Manchester United have their second corner now. Cantona with the short one. And here's Cantona, played in by Cantona. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Turns back here, probably the best option. Swung over. It's a pretty loose pass. It'll be a throw-in. Odegaard tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Incoming. He rises! Goal! Manchester United! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling?
And the first 45 minutes are up. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Fernando Torres. That is a great pick-out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. Gakpo. Petit kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Gakpo. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and
terrific header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Foden.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Forlan, very much a man of this moment. Darren Fletcher. Odegaard. Now it's Gakpo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gakpo is onto this. Gakpo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Darren Fletcher. Petit, who does have an assist to his name. Wilshere. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Pressing high and with purpose. That's a throw. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And now, please turn to...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Owen. Mohamed Salah. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Haaland. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Petit, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he...
And the finish! And he's found the net! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Wilshere. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's in a great position here. Chooses to go back. Now there's a fine ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Saka is in a really good position out wide.
Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. De Bruyne.
Now it's Haaland, played into space. Now it's Saka. Saka's delivery.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ødegaard. Wilshere. Not the most accurate pass. Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's quick to snatch it back. Approaching the half-hour mark. Looking for options for movement. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ødegaard looking understandably energised after his goal. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Wilshere. Oh, it's Petit. Fired deep. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop?
Owen! He will be livid with himself.
Ruben Dias.
Kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adams. Oh, can he get onto this? That has not gone well. Oh, that's well spotted. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Pedro Neto.
He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ødegaard.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Fletcher. Fletcher!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break.
Oh, it's Petit. Wilshere. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Forlan. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's got away. It's Forlan! João Cancelo. And here's Forlan. Owen. It's a good-looking delivery.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
The attendance for this match
Quarter of
was
an hour into the second half.
997.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is good alertness. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams gets across to intercept that. Pedro Neto. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias. And it's Petit. For Wilshere. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is just caressing the ball. Knocks it into space. Cross flung in towards the middle. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Bruyne, played out to the left flank. Saka. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. Lovely, now then. That's a good ball. Darren Fletcher. Forlan puts his foot on the gas. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Makaleli.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Manchester United have a free kick. Adams. Ruben Dias. And here's Owen. Driving forward.
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Diaz makes the interception. That's a throw. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pedro Neto. Saka. Now it's Haaland. Spread neatly. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Adams. Wilshere. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Added time.
Pedro Neto. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Out to the left it goes. Deep cross. He rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are... And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
A quick reminder today.
Manchester
that smoking
United
is only
can
allowed in
celebrate
areas-
now. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Ødegaard. Cross flung. Oh, what a climb! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have real chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
No, that's been intercepted. Petit. Darren Fletcher. Quarter of an hour played. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. And he's running through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's looking wide. Now the delivery. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ødegaard. Looking to play him in. Wilshere. Ødegaard. Wilshere. Dink through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gakpo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Owen. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Pretty robust defending.
Forlan. Saka deals with that comfortably. Jorginho. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Adams makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Jorginho. And it's De Bruyne. Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Owen. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Forlan. Good take, and is he in? Shot a goal! Oh, extraordinary.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
has not gone well. Saka. Wilshere. And it's Fletcher. Forlan. And it's Ødegaard. De Bruyne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ødegaard, and it's Owen. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Cantona, and that's a danger. And the shot! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There will be 3 minutes
Just
added time.
so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Passes short and sharp.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of everybody.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
For information on how
Terrific
to find
half,
your way around
4 goals
this stadium.
split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold tries to thread one through. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he get on the end of this? Wilshere looking to run onto it. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ruben Dias. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for option. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Cantona. Jorginho providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Ødegaard. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Ødegaard goes short. Played in. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Cantona is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
On the field. Number 37.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Number 14.
And he welcomes it in.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. Chance! He has done it! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was...
Big header! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Number 14.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Gakpo.
Passing nice and neat.
Gakpo.
Looks a smashing ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cantona is behind this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Cantona! Oh, off the bar! And he thumps it clear. Gakpo, nice interception, well timed.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Foot in, looking for the run. Cantona, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ødegaard, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's straight offside. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Great defending, strong and determined. And
This is Owen. Now it's Gakpo. And this is Forlan. Saka defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Ødegaard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Good play on the left-hand side here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
There will be 5 minutes added
De Bruyne.
time.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Darren Fletcher. Searching pass he's played there. Well, played right into his path. And that has been knocked clear. Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? And the keeper has it. De Bruyne. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Roberto Baggio. Adriano.
There he is, the one they call the divine ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here.
Roberto Baggio! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. Adams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gives it back. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And that's a throw-in. Sane. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. Schneider. First quarter of an hour gone. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots! He scored!
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Numero 11.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's tried one!
Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner.
Big chance! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Schneider. Now it's Barcola. Sané. Can he get it through? Taken back almost at once. Schneider. It's Schneider! It's anyone's ball now. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Barcola!
And now they can spring out of defence. Baggio looking to penetrate opposition lines. Kagawa. Schneider. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Conte. Zanetti. And it's Hullet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Adriano. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Schneider. Van Basten. Driving on and making good progress. Goes for goal! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Sané. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Piqué deals with that comfortably.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Roberto Baggio. Pullet. Pele. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He has a look up. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marcola puts his... And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Zanetti. Adriano. Adriano! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now this could be a chance. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's on it. Can he get away? Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Adriano bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Chips it through. That's a throw. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Adriano. And the shot!
It's run loose.
That's another chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. He's got full. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can they get him away? Bayern claims comfortably. It's a threatening ball. Baggio wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Looking for options for movement.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pelé, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius Junior tries a shot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7. Numero 8.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And Bebeto! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Pinches it off him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Here's Barcola. Ronaldinho. Beckham. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Kagawa. Conte. Time added on 4 minutes. Nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Çalhanoğlu.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto...
Big chance! Must be! Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Kagawa. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Decent hit and on target. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Chance! Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Shapes to shoot! Corner number 3 coming up. Trabzonspor are looking to go forward now. Wriggles his way through. It's a really well-measured ball. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Distributed tidily. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's chosen to go back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So much time and space here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to...
Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Spread it left, and it's Roberto Carlos. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And that's a danger, surely! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Messi. Çalhanoğlu. Xavi Alonso tries to... Haaland! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. And Messi! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Costa Curta. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Plays it across. Keeper's dealt with that. That is ended up in no man's land. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Kagawa is wide and looking to get onto this. Spread neatly. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi, he's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. No, it's come to nothing. Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Barcola. And he cuts out the supply. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Opts for safety. Adams.
Rodri. And that is out of play.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Belletti. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Chance for a shot! Just about up to the hour now. Probing pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Messi might just make this. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side. In by Çalhanoğlu. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Haaland. Pedri. Kagawa. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass, and he was quick to react. Adams. Played out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is drilled! There it is! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Kagawa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Looking to go deep.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Kagawa. Number 11, Barcola. Number
Great
12,
defending, strong and determined.
Coming on the field.
Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen.
Schneider.
Number 10, Vinicius Junior.
He's found a way through. Forward it goes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Schneider.
Messi. Oh, terrible pass. That has been slung wide. Kaká. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Kaká. He's Kaká! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Wirtz. It's Vinicius Junior. Might be danger here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mbappe! Oh, no joy this time. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Nice control. Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And it's Van Basten. Conte. Kaká. Now it's Sané. Conte. And here's Van Basten. Looking for a runner. Cleared away. Kagawa. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And now they can clear their lines. No foul, says the referee. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kagawa. He is just caressing the ball. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through, it's one-on-one, takes a shot! Quality ball. Kagawa. Conte. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Now can he find a finish? Takes aim and crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Barcola. It's Schneider! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And they've got a throw. Mbappe is firing after that one. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Sané. Schneider. Kagawa. Kaka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kaka. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bullets! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Barcola. And it's Schneider.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte. Tries to thread one through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten.
Here we go again
Number
then.
17,
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Hadrian. Number 4, Pepin.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pele, good, and a chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Gullit, he's found a way through. Oh, super ball. Pedri. Now it's Owen. Now it's Owen. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Araujo cuts out the pass. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Owen. Now it's Barcola. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Pele. Oh, red. Nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Now it's Owen. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Owen. Pele. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been slipped through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's cut it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good-looking delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Conte. And it's made its way to him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Pele. In with the challenge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. There he goes, motoring forward. Header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Barcola. Now it's Pele. Kante cuts it out. Pedri. No way he was going to let him past. Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shoots! Well, that is remarkable. Roberto Carlos. It's
There will be
Pedri.
1 minute at a time.
And he's forced to go back. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. David Villa, Kagawa. That's a lovely, neat pass. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Barcola. He is through here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, easy pickings there. But he's well positioned. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And they've got rid. David Villa. That's a shade optimistic. Cafu. Neither side yet able to find the net. Short changes him with that pass. He has found the way through. Crosses in it. He gets big. Deftly out wide. Barcola. Barcola goes on a run down the left wing. David Villa. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he plays one through. And Stoichkov! Kagawa. Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. Schneider. It's a goal kick. Can he get it through? And this is Stoichkov. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. David Villa!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. David Villa. De Bruyne running with the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Cafu. Kagawa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Van Basten. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Van Basten. Kagawa. And he's cut it out. Mbappe. Schneider. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has a look up. He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Threads one in. Pass is just off target. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing
And we
room
come to
that
you now with a
needs
quick
rousing at
request for
half-time,
support
because in
for
truth
our
they've
World
not really
Charity
been at
Fund.
it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten.
There's the start of the
Coming
second
on
half.
the field is number
Well, I
10,
think in these circumstances,
Vinicius
it's all
Junior.
about how to adjust the
Substitution.
balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, what has happened here? Barcola. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Tonali. Barcola. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. David Villa. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne is there to clear. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Barcola. Barcola charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he's managed to get free. Barcola, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And it's been given away. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Look at the space here. This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety. Roberto Carlos. And it's Sneijder. Oh, this is a great position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time is...
And the finish! They've scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
23,
corner of the game.
Kagawa.
Roberto Carlos
Number
is
15,
short.
David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was
Coming
under
on the
pressure.
field, number 8. It's number 19.
And now a
Messi.
sudden chance to counter. Lovely feet. De Ligt. And he's managed to get rid. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Ven. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
Substitution in progress.
So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Now it's Barcola. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Good take, and is he in? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Gabriel has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
I think we're just about done here. Schneider going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they've been given a corner. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Now it's Romario. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. Sane. Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Romario. And Romario! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super ball! Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu. Messi. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Now it's Barcola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a shade optimistic. Yeah. Tidy with his distribution. And this is Romario. And back to the keeper they go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro does well to stand firm and defend it. Totti. Totti! And we have our very first corner. Pirlo goes short, opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is Conte. Adams. Looking to play him in. Pass has been well intercepted. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's intervened well there. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo, try. It's Pirlo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Romario. And again! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Pirlo plays it short. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Denilson. Denilson! And for a moment, time stood still. Not the most accurate pass.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Totti. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Some resolute defending there. And here's Romario. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. It's Totti! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
One of our fan club members. Substitution on the field. Number 23, Kagawa.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pirlo. Danielson. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Up he goes! Messi. Pirlo, played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is Danielson! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cafu. No way through there. Over to the left. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. Fired deep toward... Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. Maldini. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on...
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Sané.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a searching pass. So, what can they make of this? Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Snyder. Conte. And the shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. And the keeper's given it away. He's having a shot! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Romario. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Now it's Barcola. Xavi Alonso. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Picks out brilliant, takes a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ambitious ball here. That's good play.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Schneider. That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was no routine save. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it. Now it's Van Basten. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Van Basten. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Conte. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Ronaldinho. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Conte. Bellingham gets a foot in here. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Petit. He's a sharp little ball here. Conte. Oh, this is a great position. And it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's Messi. Batistuta. Bellingham! Conte. Kagawa. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. That's a cute ball. Chips it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kagawa. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham has another goal! Goal! Galatasaray! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Galatasaray have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Wirtz puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In by Kagawa.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Van Basten. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pickford sends that a long way. Messi, and Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He might be in here. Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
There will
Conte,
be 1 minute added time.
Vitz, Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in
And gets
progress.
things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And this is Messi. Showing good feet. In by Messi.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. But that has not gone well. And it's Messi. Barcola. And he's forced to go back. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Belletti. Played into space.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, super find. No, it's come to nothing. Vitz. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Messi. And that was nowhere near his best. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. That's very neat. It's Petit. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No way through, so back it comes. Wirtz. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. And it's Belletti. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, not quite. 75 minutes played.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form.
And the finish! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bakula! Oh, what a mistake! Not the most accurate pass. Wirtz. That is good strength. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. No, he's just misjudged that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Bakula. Oh, he's been caught. Shot, surely! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Mbappe. Time added on will... And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Barcelona finding their passes.
Maradona.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Messi. Maradona.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rafinha! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He can get that clear.
And it's Messi. Messi going face to face. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's hit it long. Schneider. So we're still where we started right now. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, that's a key interception. And he plays one through. Schneider has it out wide and in space. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This might spell danger. Schneider. A probing pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here.
Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Maradona. Oh, that's nice. He's free. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Vitinha, and here's Messi. Nice control. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! Kante gets good distance on it. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good play. Owen touches it back. Kaká. And here's Kante. Messi. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Neymar. Messi. Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. That is Conte. Schneider. Kagawa. Barcola looking for a runner. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is Conte. And the ball's gone astray.
Barcelona really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front.
Decent chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Conte. Kagawa. And here's Owen. Threads one in. There's the shot! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
It's Van Basten! Thinks about the shot. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Vitinha to Messi. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi takes a shot! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's out for a goal kick. 75 minutes played. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now Barcola. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. Knocks it into space. It's a good-looking delivery. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Maradona. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Barcola. He's got away. Kaká. Now here's the delivery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Baresi. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Not the most accurate pass. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. Out of play for a throw.
Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Okay, interesting. That's an excellent interception. Pedri,
Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Roberto Carlos out-muscles him.
Cross flung in towards the middle, and we have our very first corner. Kvaratskhelia! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pinches it off him, looking for the run. Pedri.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Timber.
Out towards the flank. Still goalless. Foot in. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Beckenbauer. Conte. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now it's Pedri.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That carried quite a threat. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Kante is the guilty party there.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And it's Reinders.
Pedri. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Van Basten. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's in a good position here. And the shot! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in a great position here. That's very neat.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And this is Van Basten. Big chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And it's Van Basten. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pedri! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Ci saranno 3 minuti.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Conte. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. Messi. It's a good run down the right. And it's been given away. Knocks it out wide. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Pedri. Reinders. Ito. And it's Reinders. Great vision. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No way through. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Granit Xhaka. It's Xhaka! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Conte. It's Pedri. Conte. Van Basten. Passing nice and neat. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is just caressing the ball. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So what can they conjure from this one? Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Gravenberg. Schlotterbeck. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. And that has put paid to that. Shifted it to the flank. Look at the space here. Played it. He gets big. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Beckenbauer. Cafu. Kagawa. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Reinders. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's gone backward here. Kagawa! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Granit Xhaka tries to play it through. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. Cafu. The final 5 minutes. It's Pedri. Oh, good take in a good area. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Kulusevski. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well played. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and this... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he spark a counter here? He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Vinicius Junior's cross.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oh, this looks sharp. Passes short and sharp. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Now it's Messi. Played into space. He's through here. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira. Cruyff. And here's Messi. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this is Roberto Carlos. And this is Cruyff. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mbappe gets flagged offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Still goalless at the moment. Schneider. Some really good ball movement. Inter Milan deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that...
Oh, what's he done? Mbappe! Goal! Inter! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's just lacking in accuracy. And here's Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Schneider. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Eto'o. Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Cruyff has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Roberto Carlos. Conte. And it's Kagawa. Played out to the right. Ambitious ball here. Thinks about the shot. Played in by Van Basten. Buffon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. He's found some space. Cleared away. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And he's made sure that's not... He's got tall! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice-looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. For Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And it's Kagawa. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vieira.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly...
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Conte.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Kagawa. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
It's a throw-in. Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Referee's given a throw.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 69, Eto. Numero 10.
And he's managed to get free.
Messi. Iniesta.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again. Messi! Decent strike, kept it fizzing. David Villa! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pele. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
Great chance! Cafu clears it away.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's intervened well there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Villa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Pedri. Oh, super find.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played up towards the front line. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Roberto Carlos. Delivered in. He can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs.